Good morning, Facebook. How's everybody doing on this Sunday? Actually, last night started pouring down rain out here. Just to give you all a quick update, it's going to be raining all day today, all day tomorrow as well. So that's going to help with the wildfires, especially. It's a much needed rain. I don't remember, it hadn't rained at all since I've been here. So yeah, definitely a good thing. So, but anyway, had kind of a rough night last night. Didn't really sleep all that good from probably 2 o'clock until about 6 this morning. I've been up since 6:15. It's 7:30 right now. The people that are staying next door to me, I don't know if they probably came in yesterday. Who knows? But literally, they was in and out all night long. I could count 15 times. I could hear the door slamming. I'm like, oh God. So, long story short, I called the front desk and said, hey, tell me if there's somebody staying next door to me, because I was kind of woke up all night long last night. And well, we can't give out that information. I said, well, I'm not asking really who it was. I'm just curious if somebody was next door. And they didn't really say much. So I said, I've been here for 2 weeks. I'm about to reserve another 7 days as well. I said, so can you reach out to them and just let them know? Somebody's trying to sleep in the middle of the night, and just be a little quieter when you enter and exit the room. So they said they would. So hopefully that'll resolve that. If not, I'll move rooms if I have to, go to another room somewhere. But anyway, y'all, let's get into it here. Drinking a protein shake this morning. I usually start out with liquids in the morning. It's important for hydration, because at night sometimes we can become, most of the time anyway, people can become dehydrated after sleeping at night. Not dehydrated to the point you're going to go to the hospital or nothing like that, obviously, right? But just dehydrated. Getting up, peeing throughout the night and such. All right, y'all. If you're comfortable with it, go ahead and close your eyes. Let's forget to cut my phone on silent before I start. Not always, but actually this phone is on silent. The one I'm doing my live video on, my other one, work phone, wasn't. Just take some slow, deep cleansing breaths, breathing in your nose, out your mouth. If you got any tension, just blow it out on the out breath. Breathe in. I don't know, let's breathe in gratitude today. How about that? Just feel some gratitude for what God's given you, for another day, what you have in your life. Just pick one thing and just meditate on that one thing as you breathe in. I'll go ahead and take one more breath, and then we're going to do the ACA version of the Serenity Prayer today, which is another 12-step fellowship. Actually, that myself and a couple other people started a group down in Anderson. But I've been going to ACA for, this February is going to be my 7th year, y'all, and in the rooms with the 12 steps. And yeah, they've been really, really powerful for me. Haven't worked all the way through 12. I stopped at 9, but planning to reconvene that pretty soon. So y'all may just want to listen the first time, or you can pull it up if you see it on the internet, ACA version of the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the people I cannot change, the courage to change the one that I can, and the wisdom to know that that one is me. All right. Nick! Hey, brother. Good to see you. So it is January the 26th. So we're going to be reading out of the Hope for Today, Al-Anon Family Groups. Part of my forehead was cut off again, so had a little OCD around that. I had to fix it. I glanced toward the glass coffee table top and saw in it the reflection of the ceiling and the hanging lamp in the living room. My mind wandered as I thought of the story I had been reading. I looked at the glass once more, and I was startled to perceive that the ceiling now looked like a floor, and the hanging lamp resembled a standing floor lamp. I wondered if my higher power was trying to tell me something. Could my frequent feelings of hurt and anger toward my sick thinking be caused by my perceptions? And for those of you who don't know, just substitute sick thinking. You can substitute it. It says in here alcoholic. You can substitute it for drug addict. You can substitute it for whatever. I just choose sick thinking because that's what most of us deal with, right? Our thinking's all screwed up. As these thoughts coursed through me, I started talking to God. I told him I was very sorry for dwelling angrily on what I lack in my relationship with sick thinking, rather than expressing gratitude for what I do receive, such as insights like these to help me with the realities of my life. I asked him to remind me that there is a spiritual reason for everything and to help me regard my sick thinking as a blessing rather than a curse, which is often how I view it. After praying, I relaxed. I heard the message God was trying to convey through the reflections in the glass. My perceptions were distorted. There we go. About the sick thinking, right? And it says, my husband possesses so many lovely qualities that are obscured by my view of his disease. Then I thought of all my good qualities that are obscured by my disease, or sick thinking. At that moment, I knew in my heart that God had created my husband as his beautiful child, as he did me, and I was flooded with compassion for us both. And thought for the day, everything about my recovery, my perceptions, attitudes, and choices begins and ends with me. And gratitude, a cornerstone of my Al-Anon recovery, brings hidden loveliness clearly into view, and that's from Courage to Change, page 67. That was a pretty good reading, right, y'all? I'm going to read that last part again. Everything about my recovery, my perceptions, attitudes, and choices begins and ends with me. Powerful. So, yeah, I hope everybody got something out of that today. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I got a really early one this morning I got to get to. Got to go meet with somebody that's homeless today. So, got several of them coming up now. People living in their cars, people living in tents, or was living in tents and don't have their tent anymore due to the fire, due to the winds out here. So, yeah. So got to sort through all that. But y'all take care. God bless, as always, and plan to see y'all tomorrow.